fucking gear! I'm gonna get into this fast, so I can get this video out fast. But before we get into this, everyone in this video is going to stay anonymous besides me and Anton, the person who started this, for the sake of them not being harassed or scammed even more. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Instead, I'll be blunt. A lot of people hate this guy, and hearing about the not so fantastic things happening behind the scenes only pushed me further to make this video. Soyuz gear, which started as a small reselling company in 2023, has snowballed into one of the bigger reselling companies, if you can even call it that, in the recent years, gaining traction among Russian gear hypebeasts and others. While Soyuz gear is just another reseller, they seem to be a strange breed. I could comment on their outrageous pricing, but that's really nothing new. Crack prices will always be around. What I am going to talk about are the shitting and outright scamming tactics Soyuz is using. Let's start with the serious stuff. This all began when a friend of mine, Anton, made a call-out thread on Soyuz. Since then, more and more things have come to light. There are multiple accounts from people saying that Soyuz has failed to deliver packages for up to a year, as well as multiple reports of missing items after a long waiting time. There's also an account of someone getting ghosted when trying to get a refund for the item they did not receive. This alone should be bad enough, but did you know this isn't the first time someone tried to expose their shitty behavior? A respectable Rust 4 community member, Kira545, who has had a promo code with the Russian company SRVV, was going to make a call-out post on Soyuz until they threatened legal action against him. That's right, they tried to take him to court for calling them out. And that's not even the worst part. Soyuz has a shady inner circle, and if you have any issues with one of their members, they'll reportedly delay your package on purpose. Another YouTuber even backed out of the drama after receiving a call from someone in that inner circle, which shows you exactly what kind of people you're dealing with. None of this should be surprising. They actively bully people who aren't willing to fork over money for their outrageous prices. They even bully their own customers for asking dumb questions. That's disgusting. Everyone starts somewhere, and intentionally mocking newcomers to a hobby just for asking basic questions really shows the type of scum this company is made out of. They also lied to their customers, one of the biggest lies being that Aura's armor wasn't opening in an international store. They claimed it was just rumors. Now, onto their shitty tactics. Price gouging. It's already obvious, but did you know if you're American, they're likely to upcharge you? According to former friends of Soyuz, they intentionally price gouge Americans because they believe Americans are walking brain-dead wallets. Yes, that's a real quote, from people whose main consumer base is American. And apparently, there are reports from a former friend the owner, known as NATO Warsaw Pack, is a shitty person. So no wonder that carried over to his business. If you want to bring up your own experiences or see more proof, go to Anton's Instagram, linked down below. For the last few days, he's been on a rampage against Soyuz, gathering testimonies and stories. He's also slowly teaming up with people like Kira to help remove this cyst from our community. Now, I know some people are going to be left without a Russian gear distributor, so I'm going to recommend some options, one for the US and one for the EU. If you're in the US, I recommend Tanki Shop, as they're based in Florida and deal in USD. For my people in the EU, Cossack Bay on Instagram is a great pick. Both will be linked in the description below. I can vouch for both, and I've personally used both of them. They're both cheaper and more reliable than the studios. Thank you all for listening. I hope this helps, and as always, I'll see you next time.